Happy Friday afternoon. It's a beautiful day for a run. It's 65 degrees. That's not bad weather at all. Not bad weather at all. Here I am behind Sunset Park, heading towards the rail trail down here. Nice short one. Gonna go planning on doing like 5 miles today, so maybe 2.5 miles out, 2.5 miles back. We'll see after I get started how I feel. Central Rail Trail. Yeah, I was looking at that comment by the great YouTuber and Pennsylvania trailman about mountain biking and running, TrailSage. Check out his channel if you haven't seen it yet. Really good. His mountain biking channel is even better. His running channel is pretty good too, though. Looking at my development since I started vlogging, made me wonder, am I getting better or worse? Actually, I had put up a couple videos, basically when I was running trails, just to document the trails. And those are my first videos, probably about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. Yeah, because it was winter time. I remember I fell a few times a year and a half ago, but nothing regular. Really got regular in the build up to the Steamtown Marathon. Development wise though, my heart rate, I can run at a lower heart rate, well, jog at a lower heart rate anyway. I can still push my heart rate into the 190s. So I don't think in that year and a half time anything's changed about my heart rate. My VO2 max score on Garmin is about the same, pretty low. But I still think I've developed fitness, not just cardio, but also strength gains. This year, I'm focusing more on strength, and then summer I'll be focusing some on bicycling too, which should be enjoyable. So yeah, I don't know how much of a data analyst I am. There's a reason I went to teaching music instead of higher paying mathematics jobs. But I remember in general my easy running was in the low 130s, and that felt pretty slow, like what I'm doing right now, right? Super easy. And now, well, I'm at 109 right now, right? So that easy pace heart rate has gone down while the top end is still in the 190s. I hit that in 5Ks and in my mile time trials. Still, actually I didn't have the heart rate on my most recent mile time trial. I'm assuming it's the same. That heart rate for the slow pace really went down during that Steamtown plan and shortly after it, as my body adapted to the fitness of that excessive endurance struggle. But I like to put this all in context of my overall fitness journey too, right? So overall, my fitness, I found myself at 44, not in great shape. I exercised very intermittently. I bicycled quite a bit in Pittsburgh, but then I went and did a PhD in 2011. And from 2011 until I turned 44, I had the stresses of doing a PhD, I slacked off on the bicycling. You know, at 44, I found myself at 308 pounds, heaviest I ever was, heaviest I'll ever be, and decided I would go to the Y and sign up for some karate classes and some yoga classes. And I did that to start to get my fitness. And then COVID hit, right? And after COVID hit, I saw my weight starting to come back. And I was like, I can't let myself get back to where, you know, it's hard to walk up a flight of steps, you know, where I can't do the daily stuff that I need to do. After all, I have a young son. My son was born when I was 39. 44, he was 4 or 5, right? And, years of stress and not enough exercise had gotten me to pretty bad shape. And I started to get it back with karate and yoga. I did get an injury to the chest and was out of karate for a couple weeks before COVID hit and everything closed down. So I pulled up a Couch to 5K app. I don't even know which one it was just a free one, right? And it really doesn't matter, other than it progressively got me from never having really been a runner. I was never in track, never in cross country. I swam in high school, backstroke and butterfly. Nothing long, always the shorter events. Nothing cardio, nothing aerobic anyway, maybe anaerobic. And I was in great fitness when I was in my early 20s when I was doing karate seriously. And so I really missed having karate, but running kind of took that place, right? I was able to build up to a 5K. My first medals from a virtual 5K, the local Parks and Recreation here, CRPR, was holding virtually. Not fast, right? Well, I'd love to say I could run fast, but I definitely didn't get that from my brothers, right? In fact, my older sister was a sprinter in track too. You know, during track season I did baseball, and then when the pitching got too fast for me to hit, odyssey of the mind, because it was a fun, goofy thing to do in the springtime. I did winter swimming every year and marching band every fall. Yeah, so anyway, not gonna let myself get back to that bad weight. And after COVID ended, continued, you know, try to do some bicycling again, some swimming again, a little bit every now and again. Not too much though, but I do lift weights regularly now that the Y's open again. And weightlifting is definitely something I used as cross training throughout my 20s, especially when I was doing karate, but I continued with it as much as I could, getting memberships at places that had the machine, so I could do the HIIT, 20-minute weekly routine. And I never felt weak, like muscular, like I never had trouble picking up things. I never had trouble opening up jars or anything like that. Yeah, so that's it, right? So that found me eventually vlogging to keep myself to my exercise routine, even in days and weeks when I don't feel like it. I have this idea that you should get out and do stuff, and I enjoy weightlifting and running, but if you enjoy kayaking, then get out and kayak each year and build up your body so that you can do it as well as you can anyway, even if you're not good at it, right? If you enjoy bocce ball, go out, lift some weights and do some walking during the winters so that you can keep up your health to be out there as long as you want to be. It is a beautiful trail. It is a beautiful place to run. That's part of the reason I fell in love with running. I wouldn't want to run too fast, miss all this beauty. Hopefully my scientific lesson, mathematical answers work for you, Sage. Question of the day: how has running improved your life? End of the road. Yeah, also keep pushing, Dakota. Happy birthday, Olga, coming right into the best part of your season, where all summer we'll see all kinds of fell videos running up and down mountains in England. Nice training, mountain man. Oh my. Seth James Demore starting his training for the summer. He's gonna do his his yearly Pikes Peak. I don't know if he's doing the ascent or the marathon. Does anybody know? Who else should I tune into? Who's doing great stuff?